Hello, somnambulists and sleep-deprived. My name is TV Skyen, and welcome back to Monster Hunter World. I just woke up from truly some of the worst sleep that I have had in years. Oh boy, that was not good at all. So I'm gonna play some Monster Hunter to cheer myself up. But if I'm a little out of it today, you will know why. So, in the aftermath of slaying the innocent baby dragon who would never hurt a fly and never do anything wrong, and if it destroys a few ecosystems, I mean, it's a cute baby dragon, though. They're gonna do that. You just kind of have to live with it. Anyway, in the aftermath of that, a whole bunch of stuff has happened in the base. Specifically, I got like a crap ton of blue quests, which, as far as I can tell, are some kind of DLC or crossover thing. And someone told me that the quest I get from the Palicos specifically is a solo quest. So, perhaps unlike the other ones, this is one that can actually be handled by me alone at the level of gear that I am currently at. You'll see that I've replaced my helmet with the Odogaron helmet because I've actually been working on getting a hold of Odogaron gear a little bit. Because it seems to be what goes along well with the longsword, really. Oh, wait, I can have two mantles? Gee, Bobby, how come your mom lets you have two mantles? I'll frickin' take that. Now, if only I knew what I was up against on that mission. I guess we'll take the ghillie mantle? Just, like, general purpose thing to hide from things, I suppose? But, yeah, let's see. I've got the health boost and the Ingot Van Braces, which is probably good. I've got the attack boost on my Dobermail. My Dobermail! I've got bleeding resistance and critical eye on the Odogaron helmet, which I don't necessarily need. Like, I can replace that with a Kushala anytime, really. And I've got more handicraft on the Death Stench heals. So basically, I'm sort of trying to get handicraft going and to do critical eye to increase my affinity, basically. And then hopefully I'll be able to combine that with some like weakness exploit, maybe some jewels or something. That's sort of the direction I'm going. Anyway, please, Hunter, come back to the research base with us and hear what the Lenarian expert has to say. Okay. Please don't throw me at a giant monster I can't kill. Because, like, this is when I'm sort of... This person who told me that this quest is totally something I can handle on my own, were they being truthful or were they setting me up for what is that? What is that? Why is no one concerned about... Okay, Mega Man is here. Hello, Mega Man. Is no one concerned about Smeagol over here? Hello? There seems to be a character from Lord of the Rings here. Okay. Oh, Hunter, I'm glad you see the curious creature over there suddenly showed up out of nowhere. It must have followed a tail raider safari, tried to figure out what it could be. I'm beginning to doubt that it's from this world or that it's even living. Yeah! Okay. I think I understand the situation, though I'm not sure what to make of it just yet. We shouldn't get too close, but judging from the look of it, none of its features seems to resemble anything close to what we know as a living creature. Are you saying this creature could have come from another world? Seems like a lot of that is going around lately. He's profoundly unconcerned by that. I believe we might find the answer to that in the ancient forest where it was first spotted. There are too many unknown factors that exceed our knowledge. We need to conduct this investigation with extreme caution. Seems it may take a while to get to the bottom of this. If only there were someone who knew exactly what... Oh, this is the Witcher thing. Not again. Damn Portal, and folk wonder why I hate them. Wait, you don't see me as a threat? Where am I? Really? The New World, the Third Fleet's research base, to be more specific. Geralt of Rivia would not have any goddamn idea what any of that means. Was tracking a monster through the forest when I was transported here all of a sudden. Really should have turned on the voices for this, shouldn't I? Must have been magic of some kind that brought me to this world. Huh, great. Magic? In our world? This is the... Why are you surprised? You just the continent-sized dragon baby. How are you like, oh, magic, wow. So that's a necker, is it? Monsters from another world might be beyond what the Research Commission is able to handle. Tell you what, I happen to be sort of a monster slayer of sorts of myself. Well, they didn't bother with artifice. Like, they weren't trying to write some kind of clever storyline as to why was Geralt. And it's like, just, he shows up out of the portal and he's like, I'm Monster Hunter 2, let me join. I was like, yeah, fine, whatever. Let's just go. First, this creature is called a Necker is not from our world. Second, the Necker was somehow transported from its world to the ancient forest. And third, what caused this Necker and our Witcher friend here to come to our world remains on. Again, the fact that alternate dimensions exist and they are inhabited by sentient human beings. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. We'll deal with it. We deal with mountain-sized dragons on a daily basis. Fuck it, we don't care. So fucking casual about it. Beast probably dropped for a portal like I did. A different one wound up in this ancient forest of yours. Worth looking into, I'd say. Anything else I should know? Doesn't matter how trivial you think it might be. Now that you mention it, there have been reports of an unusually large number of revoltures lately. They're scavenger birds with black feathers. Scavenger birds. Sounds fun. Oh shit, I get to play as him. Okay. Okay, now I'm more interested. I thought it was just gonna be like a monster from The Witcher and then I go fight it as myself, kind of thing. And it's gonna do monster stuff like the monsters in Monster Hunter World does. But apparently we're doing something a little bit more special now. Okay. Hello, Fleet Master. The other day to do a quest called Tingling Taste. That was for me. Thanks for taking care of it. Blah, blah, blah. Demon Tater Brew. Well, alright then. Let's play Witcher 4, I guess. Let's play Witcher. Sure, why not? Let's see how what this is like. Witcher senses are sharp to the point of being superhuman. By focusing, Geralt can find tracks that no ordinary man. Red tracks, blah blah. Hunters from another world. Right. Right. How intricate is this gonna be? Okay, it's still functioning in the realm of I got flash pods. He's presumably got a launcher. Yeah, there. Stera jerky. So that one's probably on a cooldown. We've got life powder, ancient potions, well done steaks. Bunch of potions, which I can turn into mega potions if I grab some honey. Okay, let me just... Right. Oh, so this is basically... I see, it's the same combo as the sword and shield. Well, I have absolutely no experience using those weapons, so this should be fun. Pleased to meet you, Master Witcher. I'm one of the Commission's smithies. Commander ordered me to set up shop here and make sure you have whatever you need at your disposal. I'm not sure if you have weapons like this where you're from, but I put together a selection of the best we've got. If you want to change any equipment... Okay, I guess his weapons have Dragon Seal and Elder... Dragon Effect and Elder Seal. Right, so I can equip him with, like... more ordinary weapon fare. Like, I could have Geralt running around with a longsword. Okay, so I guess if I run into trouble, I can always switch back to my old hat. But we'll stick with the Witcher sword and shield for now, which I'm not even like. Yeah, I don't even think I can block with that, can I? Let's just turn voice up.
Commission members. Interested in this ore. Wonder if it'd be of any use in alchemy.
Bones.
Strong bones. Everything seems to eat well here.
I guess I'm Geralt now. That's quite cool. Like, that's a... Okay, so, I mean, I knew about the crossover with Witcher. Like, I knew that was something Capcom was doing with Monster Hunter World. I didn't know the details. I didn't know you could play as him. I've never really been into Monster Hunter, Witcher. I played the first game for like 2 hours, and I just it felt like an MMO. I could not.
Mushrooms like this before. It'd probably make an herbalist data. Commission member. Should be one in this area.
Like, I just have never been able to get into The Witcher, and people keep telling me, hey, Witcher 3, that's a great one, you should definitely play Witcher 3, and it's like, yeah, I guess, everyone says it's good, I could never really get myself to get invested in it.
What do we have here? A journal.
Eat some bugs, Geralt, eat some bugs.
Notes run margin to margin. Must belong to one of the commission members. Need to look around, look for clues. Long stride, deep prints. Took off in a panic. Footprints lead deeper into the woods. Wonder what spooked him.
So I guess this is like an event map where you can play as Geralt, but only for the purposes of whatever I'm supposed to kill in this mission. So I guess I can't play as Geralt, like, just normally running around. Oh well.
Tracks all over the place. Something pounce on them, they get attacked. Need to look around some more. Another journal. Same researchers, judging by the handwriting. Researcher must have been chased into this cave.
What am I going to be fighting here? I have no familiarity with with the Witcher monsters, really. Outside of, like, the general...
Medallions humming up a storm. Magic in the air.
That's new. Outside of like the most obvious, like the griffins and the obvious monsters.
Tree roots, all extending in one direction. Reaching out for something, looks like. Need to follow these roots. More tracks. Irregular distance between them. Got away somehow, but must have been exhausted.
Alright, let's see what's on the other end of this. This looks like it could be the boss fight. No? Big open area? Nothing? What's that thing?
Of this world. Unlucky ones at that. No signs of predation. Roots choked them to death, it seems. Hopefully whoever left these footprints was luckier.
Why did the roots grab a puke?
Oh my, a fiver! You sensed I was in trouble and came to rescue me, did you? These roots came out of nowhere and trapped me here. Hmm? Wait, you're not from the 5th, are you?
Wow, stellar observation there, buddy.
Name's Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher.
Ah, yes. The commander spoke of you. You look quite spunky. Welcome to the new world. I would shake your hand, but, well, you know. I am a member of the Research Commission. A master of the botanical arts, so to speak.
Hey, I can do dialogue choices.
Roots seem to like you. A lot.
I assure you the feeling is not mutual. There I was, minding my business whilst conducting my investigation, when suddenly these roots just leaped out towards me. There was no time to think, so I ran away as fast as my legs could carry me. But these roots are persistent devils.
That is League of Legends Worlds. I've got that open in
I was able to
under the window.
them for a while, but eventually they cornered me here, and well, I was just in the middle of trying to persuade my captors to release me when you showed up.
You know, I need to see C9 lose terribly today and G2 beat everyone.
Mean to say you tried to talk the roots around to your point of view? Bit carefree under the circumstances, wouldn't you say?
The Commission has quite a capable hunter, you see. This Sapphire Star is the first to arrive at the scene, and exhibits incredible power that never fails
Really?
to save the
Really?
day.
I'm recording. Just a moment. Excuse me, my roommate needed something.
Our Sapphire Star has saved so many of us in the Commission. I was sure I would be rescued in no time.
Okay, right. So what they're doing here is a little bit of lampshade hanging. Basically, the game is making fun of how overpowered our hunter is, canonically, in the sense that our hunter, the one we're playing, just kind of shows up, kills absolutely everything, and always beats all of the monsters. And apparently that has made the members of the Research Commission complacent, like, yeah, we have literally got our own Superman, he's just gonna show up and save us, there's no reason to be careful anymore. And that came back to bite him in the ass, didn't it?
But perhaps I rely on our hunter too much.
Really?
Think you might have learned your lesson?
Lesson? Why, the lesson has yet to begin. There is much research to be done on this phenomenon.
Guess not. Need a hand?
Please! There are hunters who are in need of my services. This is no time for me to be tied up in roots.
Does that guy only have 4
What's
fingers
in
on
it
each
for
hand?
me?
Ah, I had a feeling you would say that. Alas, I don't exactly carry a pouch full of zenny on me at all times. However much you require, I'm sure the commander will gladly compensate you. Would that suffice?
Gotta say, you're awfully lively for someone who's trapped in tree roots. We'll talk compensation later. Don't exactly look like normal tree roots, these. Definitely something strange about them. And, freeing you might cause you some discomfort. Sorry.
I leave the method to you. Just get me out of here.
Not the safest way, but Igni would take care of those roots right quick.
Discomfort, you say? We only set you on fire a little bit. Yeah, he's only got 4 fingers. I don't know how I didn't notice that before.
You alright?
Thank you. Thank you. That was incredible. Oh my, I had no idea you were a wizard.
I'm no wizard. I'm a witcher. Monster slayer.
Ah, yes. Forgive me, Master Witcher. Now, what brings you to this part of the forest?
Looking for information. So, like plants so much you became a botanist, huh?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. Sometimes it's hard to tell if I love them or hate them. You see, we Wyverians have a longer lifespan than humans. And when you live for so long, you become aware of certain things. How fleeting life can be, for instance.
I gotta say, we're getting a lot more character insight into, like, up until now, a lot of the characters, especially the members of the fleet, like the NPCs around, have been mostly their function. Like, they've existed as, like, here's the guy you go and talk to for plants, and here's the guy you go and talk to for smithing, and they'll have voice lines and stuff that sort of indicate there's a personality underneath, but no exploration. And now we're doing things Witcher style, and all of a sudden, we're getting that RPG experience where we get to know an NPC a little bit, like where we get to feel like, okay, there's a person there, there's some internal life going on. That's actually really well done. Like, to actually bring not just the character model of the Witcher, Geralt, over and give him, and have him hunt a Witcher monster of some kind, but also, like, to actually bring over the ethos of that kind of RPG a little bit. Just a little bit. And kind of inject that into monster. That's a very, in terms of stuff that's, like, an easy collaboration, like, aha, we're doing a collaboration with Witcher 3, please give us fans. That's, you know, artistically, that's an interesting way to do things.
But plants are different. I can always count on them to be there, no matter how many years pass. In other words, I chose to lead a life with plants so I wouldn't have to bear the pain of seeing my human companions come and go. Call me craven, if you will. But that was the path I chose to walk. And if that makes me a coward, so be it.
Fear of loss. Wouldn't call it cowardly. It's something we all feel.
What's amusing is, thanks to my research on plants, I ended up interacting with humans on a daily basis. Plants have brought back to me what I had once thrown away, and I am forever grateful for it.
Saw roots like these on my way here. They common in your world?
Absolutely not. I've never seen them before, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing when I actually did. It is true that plants are able to grow rapidly depending on the stage in their life cycle, but they never grow that fast. In our world, people, monsters, plants, they all operate on the same flow of time and energy. Of course, there are natural phenomena, and at times, things can and do grow at abnormal rates. But those roots are something more. I can't think of any logical way to explain it. The only possibility I can think of is that it might be akin to something like that magic of yours.
The roots. Why'd they attack you? Any idea?
I haven't the faintest. I was recording in my notebook at the time.
Notice anything else during the attack?
In all honesty, once the roots took hold, I thought I would end up as some monster's dinner. But luckily, that didn't happen. You saw them too, yes? Those poor Puke choked to death by the roots? Seems they were untouched by any predators.
Guess the roots attack anything that wanders within range. Damn territorial, this thing we're dealing with, whatever it is.
Plants can be territorial, but never with such awareness. This is no plant's doing. It must be something else.
These, Puke. What kind of beasts are we
Geralt saying Puke is a bit of a thing.
They are large bird wyverns, known for their vividly colorful feathers and scales.
Also poison.
They have large, bulgy eyes and surprisingly long tongues, but If you look closely, their features are actually quite charming. You should see one for yourself.
Keep my eyes peeled. Time I was on my way. Try to stay out of trouble, would ya? Might not be around next time to burn you free. Can't always expect hunters to come to your rescue either.
Right you are. I've acquired the samples I need, so I'll remain here on my best behavior. Best of luck to you out there, Master Witcher.
Just try to keep quiet, all right? Clear as day. This is the work of something that wields magic. Powerful magic. Need to figure out what it is. Should try to find another commission member.
Speaking of artistic merit,
No signs of predation. Roots choke them to death, it seems.
just gonna capture that. The roots here, that whole like gnarly kind of grasping aesthetic, that crawling, creeping, choking aesthetic that the roots have got going on, and the way in which they choked this poor Puke Puke to death, that's a lot more brutal than Monster Hunter usually does things. Like, that's a lot more visceral, and you have a corpse just lying there with a tongue hanging out, like, ugh, poor thing. That's a very different aesthetic and a very different visual style than Monster Hunter usually takes with its natural environment. Like, you don't really see either even roots or branches that look a lot like this in terms of the shape language. You see the way that they twist around each other and bend and kind of... that kind of stiffness that they have to them. Like, that kind of stiff bending. Monster Hunter World doesn't really do that. Like, if you look at a lot of the foliage and a lot of the trees and plants here, you get a much more swooping, much more like trailing. I'm kind of struggling for the words to describe what I'm specifically talking about, but a much more like a curvaceous kind of situation. Okay, so that's the smith, I guess, who's hanging out here waiting for me. He's my handler, I suppose. My pouch is full. Of course it is. 'Cause I've been gathering. When I probably shouldn't be. But I will take the paralysis knives, thank you.
Right.
No need to change equipment. Can I eat as Geralt? No. Geralt does not eat. And I have to take it that this music is from like Witcher 3 as well, or something along those lines. Meet up with the endemic life researcher.
Current location, points of interest. I can use this to figure out my way around.
That's a little Lanyan researcher. Oh, all the way freaking down there. Okay. Oh, I see it. I couldn't locate the quest icon on my map for a bit. Yeah, let's do that rather than spider web, because I'd like to be able to grab extra mega potions if I need them. There's really no reason to do this, but I'd do it anyway. This is quite cool. I'm enjoying this. This is quite cool.
Exploring unfamiliar territory, few things more interesting.
Complete lack of any monsters, though, which is a bit of a... I mean, I would have liked to fight some Yakras or something. But I have to imagine that fighting is going to happen.
Could know something.
Ooh, that's a dead Aptonoth.
That monster mangled pretty bad from what I can see.
You got that right. Huh? Wait a sec. Aren't you?
Geralt, I'm a witcher. See a lot of dead bodies.
You
in my
fucking
area.
edgelord. Like, most of Monster Hunter World, like, there aren't really any edgelords in Monster Hunter World, right? There isn't really any of that dark, brooding, dark world thing. Everything's bright, everything's colorful, everyone is kind of a cartoon character. Everyone's like, yeah, let's go hunt some monsters, yo! And then Geralt comes around, I'm a witcher. I see a lot of dead bodies. I'm Batman. My parents are dead.
Right, the Witcher guy. The commander said you'd be around. If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word.
Actually, need to learn about the recent strange happenings in the forest. Got a feeling that carcass could be linked.
You might be right. I've never seen monsters leave their prey looking like this.
And again, just listen to the difference in voice acting. Like, yeah, this monster's been killed. You might be right. I've never seen monsters leave their prey looking like this. Oh, this is amazing.
Like to check the body if you don't mind. Let's have a look. Broken bones, swollen muscles. It was running away from something. Collapsed here.
Abdenoth will only run if they feel threatened. The whole herd will run to a safer location.
No other Abdenoth around. Whatever attacked this one waited until it had separated from the herd. Clever. Body's riddled with puncture wounds.
Yeah, by something small and pointy.
Birds' beaks. Lots of them. Looks like a whole flock attacked it. Herbivore. Gotta be, judging by the shape of its head.
That's right. It's called.
That's
Abdenoth.
right. It's
Very
called an
docile.
Abdenoth. Very
Usually
docile.
travel in
Usually
herds.
travels in herds.
All of them this big.
All of them this big.
Quite the feast for a
predator. Oh, that'll be amusing to me forever.
Yeah, they're actually a favorite among the larger monsters, and, well, us too. You could say they are quite tasty. But yeah, it's not uncommon to see an Abdenoth carcass lying around here and there.
So, seems a flock of birds attacked it after it was separated from the herd. Ran for its life while being pecked at. Dropped dead here.
It's so strange. I've never seen these birds prey on living monsters. It's just unheard of.
Gonna search the area, see if I can find more clues.
Okay, I'll be around here if you need anything.
It's just this voice actors from two completely different worlds. Oh, it's so good. I love that kind of
Find the
complete
tracks of whatever did this.
disconnect.
Feathers, black. From the birds that attacked the Abdenoth, gotta be. Just need to follow these. Should find where it was first attacked.
Yeah, but there's a gathering point down here. And I could always use more Dragon Vein Crystal. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. Well, those are some angry birds.
A tool that shoots projectiles. Pretty useful. Black feathers. And the markings? Same as on the previous corpse. Flock seems to be attacking as one. No use trying to pick them off one by one. Could incinerate them all with Igni, though. Don't see any other way.
And they also, I guess,
You okay, Witcher, sir?
I would have to imagine that they're also importing, like, when the mission objective has changed, marker comes up on screen, they've probably imported that from Witcher as well.
I'm fine. Seems the black birds are the culprits.
Revoltures. They're scavenger birds that enjoy large monsters' leftovers. They're usually harmless. I can't believe they would attack a living Abdenoth.
Notice anything else in the forest recently? Anything out of the ordinary?
Come to think of it, I think I spotted a new form of endemic life. It was just once, at night. It ran away when it saw me, though.
Necker, could be. Small humanoid creature, ugly smirk on its face. Got lucky. Would have attacked you in the blink of an eye if it thought for a moment it was stronger than you.
Now that you mention it, it had something on its face. Around its mouth. Like it had just eaten something. This forest is teeming with life. There's an intricate food chain here that is constantly revolving. I wonder if that Necker lost its need to attack anything because it was able to find plenty to eat without doing so.
Pretty bold hypothesis. Though it would explain why this one wasn't aggressive. They usually are.
I haven't seen it in a while, though. I wonder where it scurried off to.
Might have sensed my presence. Danger. Run off somewhere. Once I'm gone, it could come crawling back.
If it does, I'll send for our best hunter to capture it.
That would be me, then.
Mind my asking why you chose this line of work?
I've always loved critters ever since I was little. That, and it's easy peasy. I'll spare you the details, but long story short, one day I went out looking for frogs, lizards, and snails, and the next thing I knew, I was out here. Just like magic, don't you think? I owe it all to my partners in research for always being so patient with me.
See where you're coming from. Got folk like that in my world, in my life, too.
He's probably referencing something that I don't know.
They're too good to
In
me.
Witcher.
My life wouldn't be what it is today without them.
Those birds attacked me, too. Any idea why they suddenly turned aggressive?
To be honest, I'm just as clueless as you. Unless there was some kind of external factor? Something significant enough to cause a sudden change in the ecosystem.
Something that nudged them to the brink of starvation, for instance?
Exactly. It didn't seem like that was the case, though. Did you see how they were flying? Completely in unison. It was like one big flock monster.
Flock monster!
I've been out here in the forest researching endemic life longer than I'd like to admit, but I've never seen them do that. It was as if something was manipulating them.
Take care now.
Be careful out there, Witcher.
All right.
Control of plants and animals. Cunning as a hare and fox combined. No doubt about it. This is a Leshen's doing. Bet it also transported both me and that Necker to this world.
A what?
Seems stronger than a normal Leshen, though. Abundant life in this forest could be a factor. Alright. Need to find its totem. Should be deep in the woods near the center.
Lesher.
That ought to be helpful.
Lesher, huh? Don't rightly know what a Lesher is. But before we go find that, I want to talk to that guy. The Linian researcher. Linian, whatever. So, is he the plant guy? No, because that's the botanist over there. Geralt adapted to that right quick, didn't he?
Used to that.
Yeah, it's convenient, isn't it? Fast travel options.
Huh?
Like, if there's an optional NPC I can converse with a little bit, I sure as hell am gonna do that.
Is that a hunter I see? No, it is not. You are?
Name's Geralt of Rivia. I'm a Witcher. Got some questions.
Why do you
for
introduce yourself as a Witcher when nobody in this world has a goddamn idea what that means?
Ah, the Witcher. Yes, of course. I am to provide whatever assistance you may need. Commander's orders. If it's questions you have, fire away.
Commission hired me to investigate the recent occurrences in the forest. What are you doing out here?
Well, there's a Linian species known as Gajalaka that inhabit this forest. However, for some odd reason, they are nowhere to be seen of late. I have been searching for their doodles in hopes they might shed some light on what happened to all the Gajalaka.
Doodles? They leave markings of some sort around the woods?
Indeed. The Gajalaka use doodles as a means of communication within their tribe. They leave them on the trunks of trees, on stones, all sorts of places.
Your field of research, what is it?
Well, I specialize in small creatures called Linians. For instance, felines, grimalkins, and Gajalaka are all species of
Geralt
Linians,
doesn't know what
each
those
with their
are, my
own
dude.
Unique culture. I spend most of my days traversing the new world, researching their ecology, culture, and lifestyle.
Must have strong knees to travel that much at your age.
Perhaps in my more youthful days, but these frail legs of mine just aren't what they used to be. I'm afraid I just can't keep up with the little fellows. By my aching ankles, they are nimble as can be. These days, I just get hunters to track them for me.
Guess the little creatures here can be just as much of a pain as they are in my world. Farewell.
I am here if you need me.
Okay, so presumably at some point we're gonna be talking to him over the course of the actual, quest line, I suppose? Would not mind having a few extra adamant seeds. I'm sure I'll be able to use a defense boost at some point. Right, let's just... poof, and... let the scout flies help me out here. Geralt doesn't even have a scout fly lantern, honestly.
Inscription of some kind. Can't decipher it. Member of the commission might be able to.
Oh, there we go. I guess I found the reason to talk to the Linian researcher. Okay, scout flies, get me back up there. 'Cause I don't remember how. Man, could I not have had Captain Fussbutt go along with me? I feel like I'm relatively dependent on his healing sometimes.
Spare a moment?
At your service.
Found some strange markings. Could be linked to the recent events in the forest. Can you decipher them?
So, you've seen them too, have you? Those are Gajalaka doodles. Regrettably, I have not made much progress in my doodle research, and thus I'm incapable of deciphering them.
Any chance of speeding up your progress? What would it take?
I would need to collect many more doodles, which would require the commission hunter's assistance.
I see. Well, unfortunate to say the least. Take care.
What? Why? But. But why? So I guess if I haven't made the research progress on the doodles myself before attempting this quest, then this happens. That feels unfair. Well, maybe I can replay this thing. Presumably I'll be able to replay it, because, like, I have to imagine that I get some kind of crafting materials out of killing whatever is at the heart of this.
Medallions humming. Totem must be somewhere around here.
Just gonna shut the scout flies up.
Leshen's totem. Should be able to lure the Leshen out by destroying it. Huh?
There we go, finally! Some freaking Yagras.
Damn it. Might have known it couldn't possibly be that easy. Fine. I'll cut you down first. Come on, come closer.
Infinite sharpness, huh? I like that.
Ever fight a Witcher?
Clearly not. Oh, shit.
Come on.
I have to imagine that's not part of the normal moveset.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Okay, yeah. Should definitely be a bit more dodgy and a bit less combo-y. Okay, not infinite sharpness, but...
Medallion silent now. Seems they were controlled by magic. Leshen could hold sway over other beasts I run into. Need to be careful.
Actually, I wonder...
Not bad.
Geralt's head, body, arms, torso. So, let's see. Witcher's Knowledge. Ignisign allows recovery to exceed the red portion of the health gauge. Increases attack power, level 7. Okay, nice. Health boost, recovery speed, weakness exploit, marathon runner. Critical eye. Lovely. And Bombardier. So can you get that? I have to wonder.
Now, show yourself.
Oh, okay. I have to actually activate it to... Leshen, huh? Let's see what that thing's like. Oh, Leshen. Right, so I'm being told how to deal with the roots by using Igni.
We're vultures. Igni should do the trick. That all you got?
No. Oh, Igni needs to recharge. Right. Well, I've got torch pods. Right, okay. Need to do a better job of reading his movements. This thing is tiny compared to monsters I usually fight. So it teleports and then it uses roots. Right, I see.
Takes care of that.
Oh, shit. Okay. Bleeding. Not what I need right now. Would you stop rolling and crouch?
Oh, come on.
Thank you. So there's quite a long cooldown on Igni, actually. I'd love to try and fight this with my normal hunter. I think I should eat an adamant seed, since I'm at it, and a well-done steak, since my stamina's a bit low. Alright, interesting sort of fight, this. Especially since I can't use my usual strategy of just, you know, constantly spamming counter. Ow. Stop that.
How you like that silver? Need to do something about it teleporting. Maybe I could use the slinger contraption.
How so? Whoa, okay, he can spawn them wherever the hell he wants. Oh, or in an area around him. Well, this is impractical. Right, but I have been told by the game that Igni is pretty much, I can use that to, Okay.
Come on, come closer.
Where's he going? You can stop doing that now.
Come on.
Where's he at? There's he at. Whew, yeah. Read that one correctly. You can stop doing that. Oh my god, the range of this is terrible.
That all you got?
Ow. Okay, probably should set him on fire a little bit. There we go. So all in all, not an especially difficult fight because Geralt recovers health stupid fast. And that thing doesn't do that much damage per hit. Oh, right, that's a double hit. No, crouch, you fucking moron.
Not about to let you get away that easy.
You fled again, huh? Okay, I should grab something to shoot at him. There we go. Maybe try the paralysis knives.
More monsters. Its power to summon seems centered in certain body parts.
Wait, don't do that.
Oh, come on!
Well, he summoned a bunch of Yakras. Well, we can deal with those. Although it's a little bit less easy to do if he's gonna be summoning roots all over me. Whoa, okay.
Damn.
No, not the time. Absolute perfect time to get stunned.
It's not that hard. It doesn't do that much damage.
I say because I haven't actually been properly hit by his nonsense yet. Wonder if the flash pods do anything to him.
How you like that silver?
Ah, goddamn birds. It's hard to fight him while also keeping an eye on the... Or rather, it's hard to keep an eye on him while also trying to fight.
Come on, come closer.
I'm gonna set you on fire. Oh, he just summons more of them. Great. How quickly can this be cast, actually? Not that fucking quickly. And there's no point destroying the Yakras because he just summons more of them, I see.
Come on.
Okay, so round one was just the easy part, I see. Ah! Jesus! Couldn't tell if that was one of the... If that was the one that was, like, close range, or if it was the long range one. Okay, he's teleporting again. Just have to ignore the Yakras. There's really no point. That's a close range one. No, it's not! Damn it!
That all you got?
Okay, it's difficult to read his animations
It's
correctly.
raining.
All right. I gotta say, Geralt, it felt like you could use Ignis a lot more frequently in the cutscene than you can
Come on.
in actual gameplay.
working. Their numbers are thinning.
Okay, got a good bit of damage on him there.
Oh, come on!
Damn it. I just don't have the timing on longsword, like when I can roll out of a thing, or on sword and shield, compared to...
How you like that silver?
Where did he go? There he is. Damn it!
Come on. Come
Again,
closer.
with the situation where I don't know when I can roll out of it. Let me see. Where are my adamant seeds? Just grab one of those. This is turning out to be a longer video than usual, because this is quite a long quest, actually. And this bastard takes quite a lot of killing. And again, it's a thing where I'm used to being able to roll out of the longsword way faster.
Come on.
And that one was just me being stupid. Okay. Time to try the flash pod. I summoned again. Now, if I could get him to crash into this tree, that sure would be
That all
nice.
you got?
No luck there. Yeah, this may be the worst possible position to fight anything in.
Come on.
Okay. I need you to not be in that fucking position. Because I absolutely cannot fucking deal with you over there. Damn it.
Oh, come on.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell was that? He's gonna be here.
How you like that silver?
I really miss my longsword R2 right now. Actually, come to think of it. Whoa! Does this thing have an R2? I haven't even tried. Just kind of imagined that it didn't. Nope.
closer.
Damn it. That's really annoying.
Come on.
I kind of need to sharpen. Okay, where's the Igni sign at? It's ready. Jeez.
That all you got?
This is a long-ass fight. Fuck, fuck, fuck! God damn it.
Come on.
Again with the issue where I can't tell when I can roll out of things. Did he run away again? I hope so.
Time to end this.
Now I can sharpen. And thank God the goddamn little Yakras went with him. I should never have said, oh, I wish I could fight some Yakras. I did this to myself. And I really wish I could have my demon drugs and stuff with me, but I guess I have to settle for adamant seeds.
Have it your way. Let's go.
Oh, now he's angry. Wasn't before, but now, oh, now. God, those little shits. Those fucking Yakras are so annoying. What the hell is that?
How you like that silver? Damn.
Don't know how to dodge that. Do I just roll forward out of it? Why is he over there?
Come on, come closer.
All right. What's up? Really not sure how to get out of range of that either. Outside of rolling backwards, I guess.
Come on.
Finally got rid of his fucking birds. Oh, would you just be close enough to hit him, Geralt?
That all you got?
Why? How the fuck am I supposed to dodge that? I do like the music, though. Dragon Pod. Well, if this thing qualifies as an Elder Dragon, I guess that's useful. Again, I really don't know how I'm supposed to dodge that. Like, outside of just not being where it is, somehow. Ah!
Oh, come on!
My thoughts exactly, Geralt. Come on. Gotta say, the Yakras are more annoying than enlightening. Like, they're mostly just a bother, really. Like, having the beast just with the Revultures and its abilities. That feels like an interesting fight where, like, it's up to me whether or not I manage it, but the Yakras just feel like a chore. It's like they don't do a lot of damage or anything, but they just interrupt me all the time. God, I miss my longsword so much, because I could fucking counter those so easily. I could counter the shit out of those. Which I guess is why the game doesn't exactly encourage you to use them. Come on.
That all you got?
Come on, the timer's... Oh my fucking god! It had recharged. It had recharged. Oh my god.
Come on.
And of course, that doesn't hit. But yeah, this fight, it feels like you need Ignis for everything that this thing does, but Ignis is only available once every 2.5 minutes or so.
Damn. Oh, come on.
Yeah. I desperately need my weapon sharpened again. Can't do that while I'm fighting it. Like, there's literally no way.
How you like that silver?
Nice. Barely got there. Whoa! Yeah!
Come on, come closer.
Stop asking it to do that, Geralt. Got it, finally.
Woods ought to settle down now. Return to normal.
Okay, yeah. A lot of this was a lot of fun.
Leshen drew a lot of nutrients out of these woods. These materials are strong.
But the Yakras were just, like, annoying.
Could be useful in their research.
Because, like, it's not like there wasn't really any way to sort of clearly counter them except punch them in the face with your sword many, many times so that it loses sharpness. Still, this good side quest. I like this. I like that they gave so many of the normal hunter animations to Geralt.
You have our deepest thanks. We couldn't have solved that problem on our own.
Yes, we fucking could. My longsword, my fucking ass gear just kicked that thing's ass in the face.
Thank you for coming to the new world.
How will you get back to your world?
Leshen's portals, I think. Pretty sure I'll find one still open. Where's that hunter? While I tended to the Leshen, he cleared the forest of a lot of filth.
He's our brightest star, so he's rarely in one place for too long. As soon as that Leshen was taken care of, he was already off on another assignment. He sends his regards.
Always on the grind.
Now then, here's your reward.
Hefty as that coin is, it can't possibly have any value in my world. Give it to the hunter. Couldn't have killed the Leshen without his help anyway.
I didn't do anything.
And this, also for your hunter.
What is it?
A runestone. Your hunters don't wield any magic of their own. But in our world, magic exists in some objects as a matter of course. If a Leshen ever appears again, tell your hunter to use it to summon flames. All right. Godspeed to you. Take care.
Does that mean I get to fight a Leshen with my guy and my longsword so I can counter everything he does? Oh, I hope so. Because, like, presumably, Monster Hunter being a game, yeah, there's a research level for the Leshen. You didn't solve all mysteries. Try solving them all in a single go. Well, I mean, what the fuck? What was I supposed to do about those fucking doodles? Seriously, what was I supposed to do about them? Honestly. Okay, fine.
I have something special just for you.
Capture a creature from another world. Hint, check your monster field guide. Necker, huh? Okay, I see. So you can get Necker gear for your for your Palico. I think the fuck not. My Palico is adorable! And we're not making him ugly. Never. Let's see. Either use the Hunter Runestone you received from Geralt of Rivia in your item pouch, or perform the Witcher 3 frame manipulation gesture to spray fire at your enemies. Well, okay, but I would hope that I can assign gestures to... Can I put that in the radial? Right, okay. So you can basically do that. I should really learn how to use the radial menu at some point. Sure, might as well. Might as well keep that around. Anyway, that was the Witcher 3 crossover side quest thing, which was a lot of fun, honestly. That's good variety. Took me an hour and a half to get through almost, but that's good variety. That was pretty decent. Albeit, God, those Yagras just did not add anything good to the fight. So, if you would like to join me for Monster Hunter with fans on Saturdays, that happens at 8 p.m. Central European Standard Time on twitch.tv/tvsky, and also tip jar, blah, 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 Patreon, yada, yada, YouTube, plug, all of this stuff that's technically my job. I wonder what else there is for these side quests. I guess we'll find out tomorrow.